Hello, 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 viewers of Rhema TV and music people. My name is Precious Biadala and welcome to Rhema Voice Season 2 Chat Room. Last week we had fun. I know you remember. I remember everything. And this week we're on again. And I told you we're going to be in your space until Rhema Voice Season 2 dies out, until we see a winner. And so if you know someone who can sing, or you can actually sing yourself, you should get on this platform and let's do this real good. All right. So last week, we talked about lots of stuff, and I was just here with ladies, and so we had the chance to talk about things that if a guy was here, I mean, yes, but today we have a gentleman in our midst. You remember Judge Cross? Yeah, he is here with us, and so let me just introduce the people I'm with so we can have the conversation going. So I have Judge Cross with me. Hi, Chris. I'm great.
Also great.
That's nice. And then I have P.S. Adorable. Last 2 weeks was her birthday, so girl, ain't no birthday look today.
It was last week.
It was last week.
Yeah.
All right, and then I have Judge Cassie with me. Okay, so you guys are welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So that's it. We're just about, zooming into questions and all of that. And plus, we're sorry. We should have, started this about 4 o'clock. Yeah. But, stuff came up, technical issues. So just stay glued and then we'll make it worth your while. Right. So, music conversation. You know that's Rhema Voice Day. It is all about music. And Judge Cross, I want to, we've been talking about a recap of season 1 and everything. But I just want to run it across again. Which of the regions, let me just put it like that because we went all round. Which of the regions actually surprised you? First thing, like you didn't expect to see music there and then it just hit you like that.
Wow. Okay, so good evening to our cherished viewers. It's always a pleasure to come your way. When it comes to surprises, was there any? I think there was a lot of surprises, but the region that really surprised me was Kumasi.
Really?
Yes, it was a surprise because not that I was least expecting them and they blew me away, but I was rather expecting more from Kumasi, and you realize that we didn't have a good turnout. Like I was expecting, I know there is a lot going on in Kumasi and all that, but they didn't really come out well to because if you look at the other regions that we went to, massive turnout.
Yeah.
But Kumasi was like, okay.
They were not so sure. Was it because it was the first or?
Was it the first? Okay, I think it was
Yeah,
the
that was
first.
the first.
Yes, but once it is music, I know how Kumasi people respond to music. You get it? So I was really, though it was the first point of call, but I was really expecting them to come out. So in terms of response, that was my first surprise. And then when it comes to performance, I think that was what exactly you meant by your question. When it comes to performance, the region. Let's say. Can I say the Western region?
Is that where Bafo came?
Bafo came there. So you see, Western region. It's for me. I thought Western region was quite an unassuming place. You don't really hear a lot of stuff going on there, but like I suspected that at the end of the day, I realized that there was a lot of things crashed into one, like in there, hidden. So it was like I remember, was it Efi? No, Efiba, a lot of names. So they came out, and I was really surprised we had such talent in Western region. And I mean, I was really taken, and they were the turnout was huge. So when we got there and we realized that, hey, this was the first time we had the biggest turnout, right? Or was it the second after Cape Coast? So when we went to Western region and was like huge, and the kind of talents that came out, I think it would be my first when it comes to surprises in performance.
I see.
Yeah.
Wow. So how many Western people are on the train this season? You need to tell a friend to tell another friend, because, you know, I think Western still needs to reign with turnouts and all of that. And bring your A game on. Oh, Lord. I was looking for a different word.
A plus game.
Oh, okay. A plus game. But that's like 100 plus 1. Okay, Judge Cassie. So, I'm not going to ask you about surprise, because when I say surprise to class, I'm sure all of you went around thinking like which region and all of that. But which of the regions actually, like, let's say you were expecting? It's also a surprise though, but let me say unpleasant surprise.
Unpleasant surprise.
Unpleasant, yes, like just unpleasant.
Okay, I'll say Accra.
Why?
I'll say Accra. Accra is the hub of everything, so you'd expect that you get, you know, that kind of quality. But we did get some, but my expectation was not met at all. It wasn't met at all.
What were you looking out for, and what did you get?
Okay, so I think we came to Accra after Cape Coast.
That was the very last.
That was the last place.
Audition.
Yes,
yeah.
that's true. But I think Cape Coast was the last but one.
I think Taka was it?
No,
I think we did. Yeah, we did Cape Coast to Western, to Western, and then we did Eastern, Volta, and then Accra.
Okay, so the kind of people that I met in, let me answer his, my surprise was in Cape Coast, because we had back to back.
But why
to
are you answering?
I'm actually surprised.
That's the question anyway.
Okay, guys, this is Marsha.
What are you talking about?
Okay,
I'm just
okay.
saying this so I can answer my
No, but
question.
she's talking
Right,
about Accra.
so whilst they're
Why do you have to
talking,
bring Cape Coast in here?
I'm talking to the camera now. So because this is like my show, I'm the host of the show. I
I
can't even
know,
have
but
a
I want to
say.
answer my question.
All right, so Cassie, answer the question I asked you.
So can she
Okay,
continue
so
with Accra?
based on what I had seen in Cape Coast,
Yeah.
in Koforidua, in the Volta region, whatnot, I would say I was very disappointed in Accra, because we didn't get the kind of people. Not that Cape Coast, I wasn't expecting good people, but I was expecting Accra people to, like, you know, the kind of bar that was raised in Cape Coast and Koforidua. I was expecting that kind of bar. It was just a few people that like okay,
blew your mind.
yes.
Yeah.
But apart from that, I wasn't really impressed. When we
Okay. So, P.S. Adorable, which region? Wait,
She
no,
has answered
wait,
my question,
girl,
so I won't talk.
I
But
haven't
everybody
even
has
asked
a
the
choice.
question
Okay,
yet.
so
Come on.
I think everybody has a choice.
She has answered
So
my question, so I
No,
won't
wait,
talk.
I haven't even asked the question
why
yet.
she-
It's like going to the wire call with your own question and answers when it is actually not on the sheet. Okay, yeah, you need to
When it
forgive us.
happens like that, you
eh,
answer the questions and
like
leave
you write your
my
own question and write your own answer. All right, so I know that I mean we had fun and everything, but what was the one lesson you learned going around all these regions, seeing these people, different talents, and being there till the finals? What was the one thing that you learned that I mean you can't just drop off and you can only owe it to Rhema Voice Season 1?
Okay, so Orokodo, that was Takrade.
Yeah.
You remember that? Yeah, not Orokodo. It's not Orokodo. You know, it was great fun, but the lesson I learned throughout everything through to the finals, Ghana has talent, and Ghana have talented people. What we lacking is the platform to push these talents. And I also realized that the people don't have people that they can entrust their gifts to. So the uncertainty of should I go or should I not go? Should I pick a form or not? Was very high, you know. So it was a good step we took, and I know Ghanaians are not grab. They take time to analyze, and then it builds like that. That's how Ghanaians are. So that is a lesson I learned. There are gifts, there are talents. Which platform do we stand on? Especially when we are coming from church. We say we are gospel singers. Mom and dad are training someone to be a gospel singer so that she can, be the star of the family. She can be that person that will grow up in a Christian home and not end up in the secular world. Yeah. And so that is what I learned, and I'm glad Rhema Voice came into an existence.
Wow. So on this note, we want to say a big thank you to Bishop Edwin Elsie Brookman for bringing this amazing show up. God bless you so much, because in the gospel industry, people have been, let me say, duped of opportunities. Let me just put it like that, because people they're like, okay, I have this gift, and because it's not gospel, I mean, if it's not gospel, you get the support. But if it is gospel, if it has something to do with the church, it's quite funny like that. And so we just want to say thank you for this opportunity. And so if you're watching us right now and you know someone who is really good with the gift and singing, and they are ready to push the kingdom, why not let them join Rhema Voice Season 2. Now let's talk music. What kind of music? I noticed that in Season 1 we saw various kinds of people coming up. We saw worshipers, we saw praises, we saw soloists,
we saw Spanish singers.
we saw people with one chord, same chord throughout a song.
Tuned chord.
Exactly. So what kind of music are we expecting on board? Because we have different genres of music, but there could be just one that Rhema Voice would be able to deal with, I'm pretty sure. So what are we looking at for? What kind of music are we expecting the people to bring on board? Let me start with Chris.
Okay, so basically we're talking about gospel music, right? And so where we are going, the question you are asking is quite technical if you really want to go on the line of the exact kind of music, because it is the message that the music carries that makes it gospel. But it takes also the gospel is carried on a type of genre. So it could be the gospel message on a reggae song. It could be the gospel in worship, the gospel in praise. Okay, so when it comes to the type of music that we are expecting people to be here to sing the gospel of Jesus Christ. Let me repeat it, because some I think we had yes, exactly. So people.
Oh, you remember?
Yeah. Which region was that?
Cape Coast, Central region.
So it was like once they heard of the music reality show, like I'm sure that guy just jumped on board and realized that okay, so he can just come and do anything at all. So I want to really emphasize on it. We are doing gospel music on Rhema Voice.
So we're preaching Jesus.
Yes,
we're preaching
exactly.
Jesus. But how? If I come, I know that if I come and I'm standing here doing all choral, would you pick me, Judge Cassie? Or if I do reggae, R&B, jazz, what's kind of, because the gospel is pretty huge, you will be amazed the kind of things that we can do just preaching Jesus in today's time. So which one will stick on Rhema Voice Season 2?
Are you singing Jesus?
Yeah.
Okay, so are you doing hard rock?
A little.
Okay, so are you doing contemporary?
Yes.
Are you doing R&B?
A little.
So
which
then
I
you're
love totally.
I'm confused. Who is the moderator here?
I know, right? Like on my show, really, that's not cool.
So I'm just asking, are you doing reggae? Are you doing, you're welcome. Once you're preaching Christ, you're welcome.
I see. P.S. Adorable, you want to say something?
Once you are rapping Christ,
Okay.
A rapper called and was like, am I qualified? I said, boy, go ahead. We need you.
Because if you've been watching Rhema TV lately, Pastor Rabo has been rapping.
Oh yeah. You want me to give you a freestyle?
Well, girl, no, please. I don't want. We're not closing 2 years from now, please. So yes, it's not about what kind of gospel you do, and we don't really want you to come feeling like, okay, someone sings better than me because the person does this kind of gospel. No, the moment you're pushing Christ, you can get on the Rhema Voice Season 2 platform. That's one thing you should know, because I think some people came in, for the fact that Akofa won and she's more like a worshiper. When we went back, you remember we went back again, it just kind of like turned things a bit, yes, exactly. So people were more like, okay, probably it's a worship show. No, if you can rap like Pastor Rabo, why not?
Be yourself.
Be yourself and be beautiful. Yes. Okay, so we talked contemporary. I'm going to go back to this question again. What is contemporary? Because people don't seem to know. I'm sorry, but that's what it is. Music is music, and people just don't know which is what. So, Judge Cross,
I know the other time the question came back on me. Yeah, but I still want to elaborate on it. You see, the word contemporary just means modern. So it could take any form of music. In the gospel music fraternity, there has been, especially when it comes to Ghana, there has been a lot of ways that people have presented music to us. Okay, so, and it takes generations to present the music. So every generation has its own way of doing music. Let me just be specific to Ghana. The pre-colonial days, after independence days, the coming straight to the mid-90s, now to the 2000s. You see, so every generation has its own way of presenting the kind of music but in our modern times, you get it. Now let me give you a very typical example. Even on stage presentation, you realize that there has been a shift of how we even present music on stage. You realize that nowadays we are not doing a lot of frontliners being there and then the backers are over there, like, arranging themselves, on stage. Right now you see that the frontliners are with the artist or the lead on stage, having their own mics, and they are doing their own thing on stage, just like a lead. So it is a way of presentation in the current days. So you could do choral music, you could do R&B, but what is the modern day of presenting the music you are doing? That makes it contemporary. So it doesn't mean that, okay, so right now people think
freestyle.
But
someone would still not understand.
Look, okay,
freestyle of what? Freestyle of what? I'm
I
lost.
am actually surprised.
What's your what?
Because okay, wait, I don't understand it.
Yeah. So what kind of music do you do?
I do gospel music.
So what style?
But wait, I'm the one asking the questions. What? Hello. Okay, so please, if you want me to ask the question for you, write a paper and send it back door. All right, Josh Christ, let's hear you.
In this is, people are mistaking the word contemporary to mean the gospel music we do in the church. You get it? So if it's not how do you call it? If it's not I don't know. If it's not choral, then it's contemporary. So it's like, it means that it's the kind of church that the kind of songs that we do in church nowadays. But it doesn't only deal with the worship and praises we do in church. It cuts across every sort of music. It could be, now contemporary could even go beyond gospel music. Okay, so now we are talking about or relating contemporary music to the gospel music, and it can take any form of music, not only the church worship and praise kind of music alone.
All right. So which means that Amma can come pick a song which officially came up in maybe Methodist hymn now, and then she's like adding some riffs and some runs, and she's just blowing it all away, singing on some, some pitches, and then she's ready to go, right? Okay, I see. That's nice. So you heard. If you sing in your church choir and you know how to present it in today's time to sound good to us, then it means that you are up for this whole Rhema Voice Season 2 thing. And so send a text to somebody, tell somebody. And we're about to go on a break. And then whilst we're on break, I'll take the questions that they wanted to ask. And then I'll ask in the showroom, in the chat room. I said showroom. Oh, Lord. In the chat room when we come back. So let's just go for a break. We'll be back shortly.
Rhema Voice Season 2. Yes, the long-awaited Rhema Voice Season 2 audition is here. Venue, online live audition via Zoom. Time, 10 a.m. prompt. Here is how you participate. Pay 50 Ghana cedis via MTN Momo number 054-399-6210 and reference RVS2. 2. Get your Momo transaction ID. 3. Register online with your transaction ID via www.brookmanministries.org small caps. 4. Receive notification of entry into RVS2 auditioning, and voila, you will be on your way to becoming the winner of RVS2. Rhema Voice Season 2 online audition, unearthing God's given talent.
Holy are you, Lord, all creation, all you God.
Dear Udimia Bedruni, Yami Fedudu, Yawayamami, Hebrew Mintiasisu.
Hello, fellow Christians. I just want to remind you that there will be times of difficulties. But in all, never give up. Amen.
You deserve the glory and the honor. Lord, we lead our hands to worship as we praise your holy name. You deserve the glory and the honor.
Unim ye mami, unim ye mao. Don't punyame no nim ye, holy nyaheye maye.
Blessed assurance, Jesus is mine.
Nothing can catch you by supply. You got this figured out and watch us.
Mami o, kasami o, mami o, mesumi osisifo erade. Me po krono senia me pebia na me to me kasa de me sesi me bo erade honhom no me yemro erade me faina menya dankwa kasa me hu mami hu mi odinio erade me bo me bra senia me pebia.
And we're back. Is the music conversation here in Rhema Voice Season 2 chat room. And so if you know someone who knows someone who knows someone who actually sings and want the world to know what God has placed inside of them, this is the time to call them and do them that favor. So we were talking about contemporary music, and I mean, whilst we were away on break, the judges, the lady judges, wanted the gentleman judge to, you know, demonstrate what he meant by contemporary music. So, you know, I'm sure, I mean, along the line, he might want to do that just to demonstrate. We don't know. But, I mean, if you vote yes to that, you can just call us and then we'll find out. So the phone lines will be open pretty shortly, and then you can call us and ask all the questions and everything. So, we're back. Who qualifies for Rhema Voice Season 2? Judge?
Everybody. The market woman, the student, the old man, the young man, the white lady, white skin, no racism stuff. Everybody is qualified.
You had to say that.
No, we are not racist. Like, everybody is qualified. Everybody.
Okay.
Whether your teeth is intact or not, everybody is qualified. Black or white, everybody is qualified.
I see. So everybody is qualified. There's no age range.
No, because somebody calls, I'm 11 years. Even if you're 5 years and you believe that you can win this, you're qualified.
Okay.
Yes.
I see. So if you're 11 years,
you are qualified.
You're qualified. Are there no maybe restrictions? There's no something to follow, protocol,
Yeah, so I think
some of the sort?
we just have to get the parental consent, and then once we have the backing of your parents or your guardians that are coming on, I mean,
is that part of the form that shows that, you know, or is there someone responsible for that, so that, you know, kids don't go back door doing stuff that, you know?
When we get to know, you know, the form is online. When we get to know, we get back to all of them.
Okay.
So we get to know that your age is, you know, not somebody who can be solely independent. We have to call and then for parental, you know, concern.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. I see. So if your parents are a go for this, why not? So now the phone lines are open. You can call us, and then let's have this music conversation. Next question. How is the video, viewing going like? Because, you know, last week we established that people can, you know, take a video of themselves, send it, and then we'll look at it and everything. I want us to talk about quality of the video, one, and I want us to talk about how it's going. I mean, the progress of it. Yeah. I want to start with Judge Cassie, and then we go like that. Yeah.
Okay, so far, with what we've seen so far, the quality, depending on the phone, the quality aren't very good, some are okay, some the backgrounds are not so good. Yeah, so we are having a little challenge on that part. But so far, the videos are coming in. We're reviewing them. So yeah.
I see. PS.
Okay.
Do we have a caller? Hello. Hello. Oh, try again. Yeah.
Okay, so since we are not judging your video, we are judging your voice. it's cool, but since we're going to air it on TV, that ain't cool. You understand?
Okay. P.S. If you are driving or something, just say it. Don't be all nice. I know, like you know, he ain't cool. Girl, what ain't cool?
I'm still the nicest judge. You can't take that from me.
Okay, so
You guys are telling me, yo, you're too stern, you're too straight. I'm trying to be nice.
please be yourself. I like the old you. Thank you so much. I think we have a caller. Hello. Hello. Hi, good evening. Your name and where you're calling us from, please.
I'm Kennedy. I'm calling from Dakar.
Okay, let's hear you, Ken.
Mr. If you come back, Adam, contact. I know, okay, and this is your question. Because I am free with the friend, my situation is better.
Yeah. I think he's.
Okay, I do get that.
Ken, it's me, Ken. Put your baby message. Incident.
Oh,
He said he called, and we said we'll call back, but we have not called, so he's calling for like clarification.
oh, okay. But how is your fancy any better than mine? I mean, I don't
Seriously,
get it.
I'm really
Like-
surprised that I'm even surprised she's trying to,
I know, like explain to me. That's so sad. Anyway, so please, that means that you can call in any language. I can speak Hausa, so try it. Hello. Hi. Good evening. Your name and where you're calling us from, please. Okay, let's hear you.
Please, I think it's how much is there for.
Oh, it's 50 cities. Oh yes, most definitely. You are qualified. Oh, okay, that's fine. So keep watching for further information, okay? But be sure to send in your video, okay? All right. Okay, so I think he just wanted to know. But let's get back to the fancy. I mean, the parts I don't really get. That Cassie is
That's the
explaining
thing.
To us there.
all about it.
Why afraid?
Okay.
Afraid no there or there to your friend back.
Ah.
Nah, yeah, interactions. But into all can there will be them interaction.
Oh, okay. Pocho, our Pastor Dorabon Pocho, Oya no wa gets back at us.
Get back at you.
Get back.
More alternate. Guys, seriously?
Yeah, but I think, Pastor, you see, I would want to alert them that when you send in your video, kindly alert us if you can call the line. Okay, so because we are receiving a lot of videos.
Guys, you know what? Before you send in your video, you have to buy your form.
Yes.
It is 50 cedis. You know, some have challenges in, accessing the internet by completing the form themselves.
Okay.
So they fall on us to assist them to do it before we even allow you to send in your video.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So is there a situation where someone just picks the contact and sends the video without, buying the contact?
So we have to really call so that we know that you are engaging the line. So if there are any updates or any information, we will have to relay to you.
Yes.
And then it could be done.
Because we have the list of all those who have paid and we have completed their forms and those who have completed themselves and their videos.
Okay.
We have all that.
I see.
And so if I see your video and I don't know your name and your face, I'm sorry.
Okay.
But Pastor, you have a number that they send to. So so you pay, you don't even know the number on which you send it.
Ghanaians
so you can send
are
it
wonderful.
to any of the WhatsApp numbers. We will not pick it
That's
because
the
that's
thing.
not the number.
Oh, okay. Okay, so there's a procedure here.
Exactly.
There's a way to go about it. Look, we're getting things done in order, okay? So you need to call and someone is going to pick and then the person will tell you how to go about it so that everything is done in order. Yeah.
Even if you don't call and you know it,
Yeah.
go to the website, but you make sure that you do your payment to get your ID.
I think this is the
number.
time we can talk about the website. What's the address? Where do we go?
So it's www.brookmanministries.org.
You want to say that again and not slur? Thank you.
www is 3, right?
Yeah.
www.brookmanministries.org, and it's small letters.
Okay.
The Brookman is BROOKMANMINISTRIES dot, that is full stop, ORG.
Okay. Okay. I see. So then when you get on the website, whatever it is that you need to, you can just read.
So for the
if you're-
sake of those who don't really understand like English, you know,
Cross, does
Judge
it
Christ
hurt?
can do that.
Yeah, infant.
No. Please don't get me
Ente bom
wrong.
pocho fako consider.
don't get me
Ente
wrong.
bom- Ente
Don't
bom-
get me wrong, please.
Okay, you infant to phone more. Inti say eko iobi a enyim phone do. Iobi a enyim computer mu. Ko o computer no do. Na make sure that it will internet. Na be browser no. Eko browser ho a na type
Browser no nichi ya.
o browser wan ye no fanta ma ye. Inti igbe browser na type wo ho www.brookmanministries.org. Ahanti ko ha information bia ihe bia owo ho. Se fi da into me yen so a numbers na ye za to ho na afre. Se ihwe na se into me ya ibi wo ho no ma na o ya amane ba. Bi wo ho no ma o fi da ne ba no botum aye. Nti opedo o ye mane ba. Nti botum afre pa na afre number no one kasa obe direct to fine why you're fine by the end of the day na I submit o form etua ayo payment ayo bibia obe fro na onye wedding kita ho na bibia e fine.
Hey, anyway, that's
Can you help them with the ever?
girl, don't you go there.
I want. Let me try.
I wanted to speak French, but you just messed it up. Like I'm about to speak Spanish right now, but I need a glass of water to do that.
Mama Nyeo, Daniel, Fufu Nyeo.
Mama Olema.
Hello.
Okay, try.
It's very important we do this in the
I'm
local time.
I'm trying.
Now I'm not going to say she's speaking in Ghana. I mean, the way you're looking at me like that.
All into the Ghana.
I know, like. Okay, so P.S. I think you should just. I mean, for the fact that everybody needs to know what's going on. How about?
Okay, Novinyeo, Mama Daniel, Fufu Nyeo. Nana Jimba na no part of Miapa competition our miela. All you have to do, and you akata oba na wonye ba. Na internet la shiwo. Alobe Android phone zamnala.
100.
Android. Na type www.brookmanministries.org. Nana yafimako nana wia akpoba ongno Rhema registration form la fima na register.
Okay, wow. Oh, girl, you try like you over tried. Please, Judge Cassie, you want to, say it out?
Okay, kumo kagba he na chala inse no wafia habo.
All right, nice one.
Seriously? And you make me struggle like that.
I know. Like she just slide it in like that. So next week I'll say it in French and Spanish. Y'all just wait for it. I need some momentum. Bishop needs to lay his hands on me and all that. So yes, but before we go, okay. Mes amis, next week. So so I mean we're just about wrapping up, okay? But somebody is out there and doesn't really doesn't really get all the things we're talking about, but probably is interested in music. The person is maybe now people are watching from all walks of life, so people are in Paris and all of that. If those people want to be part of Rhema Voice, that's the very last thing, and then we'll add you. So it's going to be like a 2-4 thing. So if they want to be part of Rhema Voice season 2, how's it going to be? I mean, because we're going virtual this time, how is it going to go? You know, how are we looking at it? Let's start with just Cross, and then you add your advice to it, and then we just wrap up from there.
Okay, so yeah, that's very important. Right now, let me say, firstly, Rhema TV, it's really going far, and people are really watching. It's having a very wide coverage, so you are expecting people to really hook up on this one, and especially as you said, as you are going virtual, we are expecting people from, I mean, the diaspora, globally. So if you are interested and you are watching us and you are interested, you are not in Ghana, you are in any part of Africa, Europe, America, wherever you are, you want to join, just go to the website, register, and let us know where you're coming from. It's very important so that we arrange and then schedule you to be part of this. We are not cutting down, or we are not cutting off anybody who really wants to take part of this. So I mean, distance shouldn't be the cause of disqualification. So you are welcome. Just hook up on the registration form on the website, and then you can also call using the the code, the country code +233, and then the numbers that will follow, so that if you need any assistance verbally, we can also assist you with it.
Okay, all right. And then your advice to everybody before we go?
Well, I think we should all know we are not in normal times. Okay, so things have changed. Now, we want to do things in accordance to the system or the situation we are in. And that is why we would want you to go on the website. We want you to call. Other than that, you know, previously we would have come to you, made it so comfortable, you know. But as I said, we are not in normal times. So try and adjust to the system now. Some people might think that the system now is too cumbersome, and Charlie is too. I feel no be call website or be call nyabotre. Call website and so. Untumi nkɔ website no so a frɛ numbers no ne yankasa yɛmboa enye ade a ɛdin once anyame aboa wo na okita talent opɛsɛ ɔto nwom opɛsɛ wo yes star. This is the moment. So just hook up. Whatever the problem is, we'll assist you, and then your dream to make it a reality.
That's beautiful. PS.
Yes, so it's that simple, like Judge Cross said. The beautiful thing is that we started with the selection of the videos, those who qualify to the next level, to the grand audition. And so I think from tomorrow we will start sending messages to videos that have, you know, gone through the first stage. Okay. What I always say is that you should do your video like you are on the grand finale platform, because Judge Cross is not standing in front of you for you to be anxious or, you know, have butterflies in your tummy or collapse on us. So I mean, you have all that freedom to do your video over and over and over and over and over a million times. And so it's a good shot. Give it a shot. You could be a student and you are contemplating on taking part of this. Distance is not a barrier. You can still go ahead. Who knows? You could be the next winner for Rhema Voice Season 2.
All right, can you please add the dates before you sign up? Like, just add the dates with the new dates.
Okay, so the closing date to submitting the form or buying the form is the 26th of June. And we having the grand audition on the 27th of June. Okay. And so those who qualify, I think we'll be showing their videos, those who qualify, and then the next stage will come. Yes.
All right. Okay. Judge Cassie.
Okay, so 2020 came with its own baggage, its own problems, its own fashion trend, which is our nose mask and then the PPEs and everything. But it doesn't stop us from following our dreams. It didn't stop us from loving Christ more. So this shouldn't stop you from following your dreams. I encourage everybody out there, if you know someone who can sing, if you know someone who is really good at this and has the passion for soul winning through music, kindly let the person know that Rhema Voice Season 2 is on. If you yourself, you can sing, you have the passion to win souls for Christ through music, this is a platform for you that would enable you achieve these dreams that you have. So don't let whatever that is going on in 2020 discourage you from embarking on your dreams. I want to encourage you to join us this year. It's going to be a life-changing experience that I don't want you to lose out on. So get connected.
Okay.
Let me just add this. People, I have the sense that people might be contemplating how in this COVID era you're going to host a program like this. Yes. So I want to alert everybody that all the necessary protocols have been put in place. From the 27th of January, we are going to have the auditioning. I mean, our PPEs are ready for the contestants, and the social distancing protocols, the materials for hand washing, sanitizers, and all that. Everything has been, be provided and been put in place. So you don't have any problem being on the platform of Rhema Voice. Everything is sorted.
Right. This is a very smart program, okay, brought up by smart people. So there is no way we're going to get it wrong. And by the grace of God, because we're pushing Christ, it's going to go far and it's going to go into the success vein. And so if you can sing, you heard everything. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend. This is the time to show the world what you've got. So probably next week we might show a bit of the videos, just so you know what's going on. So we don't just come here and talk. No. Work is actually going on, and so get on the train. We're waiting for you to show us, because we know that you can sing, and that is why we're here, just to serve. So God bless you. We're going to wrap up now, and we'll come next week. Not same time, 4 next week 4 p.m. will be in your space. Yes. And we just want to say thank you so much, Bishop Edwin Ewusi Brookman, for bringing us this show. He's the CEO of Rhema TV, and we want to say thank you to the crew, the cameraman, sound, light, everybody. And thank you, my judges, for looking all beautiful, and all those people who tried to speak other languages that I couldn't speak. That's okay. And then we'll see you next week. God bless you. Keep calling and keep watching Rhema TV. What?
I'm in my cool corner.
That's right. It's a good place to be. All right. I love you. My name is Precious Biadola, and we're signing up. See you next week. Bye.
Holy are you, Lord, all creation call you God.
Tie udimia bedruni, ye mi fe dodo, ya